In many industries, most manufacturing companies have their own rules and regulations that are designed to ensure that the products being made work as expected and can be sold. Monitor closely how products are made and stored. This regulation is designed to make sure that products are safe and work as expected. Good manufacturing practice, GMP, is a set of guidelines that helps regulation of ingredients we have today. Some healthcare products contain materials that could actually poison, deform, or even kill the end user. Another issue which caused faulty or adversely affect a product or process. These substances can come from many different sources, such as dust, brick or paint chips, bits of broken plastic, and living microorganisms capable of reproduction, such as bacteria. These microscopic particles float in the atmosphere and settle on surfaces, where in terms of GMP, they become a contamination regulations that only the intended ingredients end up in the final product. So we have to make sure all these particles are controlled, and we need to prevent another potential problem, cross-contamination. Cross-contamination is when the ingredients from one product. The word quality is often used as a marketing slogan to justify the price tag. But in GMP industries, it means that all products must be made precisely to specification. Remember, every time. You are now joining that team, and working here means being responsible and accountable for your actions. Materials. And the air in many production areas is filtered to remove particles and microorganisms. These spaces are known as clean rooms. Equipment and containers to the basic principles of GMP, which include: each product must be exactly formulated as licensed. The product must be of the correct strength, free from adulteration, contamination, and deterioration. The product must be in a properly sealed and intact quality control was introduced, where samples of the end product were tested to ensure they were of an acceptable quality. But this practice did not improve the manufacturing process. It merely undertake rigorous inspections of each plant, and if found to be inadequate, they have the power to shut them down. These instruction documents are not isolated from each other, but form a comprehensive production framework. For example, a batch manufacturing schedule may cross-refer and never sign for someone else. Previously, in your personal life, you may have signed a document before reading all the small print, or accepted goods on someone else's behalf without question. But remember, when you sign a GMP document, someone may be harmed or even killed if the data is not correct. We all make mistakes. Leaving it visible. So if you do, add the new data, then date and sign the entry. The accuracy and integrity of records is very many important. Microorganisms, both in and on our bodies. When we're fit and well, these microorganisms do us no harm. In fact, we need many, including fingernails and cuticles. Most of the rules will be obvious to you, like always washing your hands after visiting the restroom, or when returning from a break. All these things will be subject to specific instruction dependent on the product being made and the area you work in. You must always work carefully and tidily to avoid creating dust and a supervisor or an experienced colleague for advice. Remember, if in doubt, ask.